Alright, well, there's no easy way to do this, so I'll just start. Um, Hi, it's been a while, a long while, I'm sorry about that. Um, Long story short, shit happened, life happens, and, you know, you just stop having time to do these sort of things. But since I'm stuck at home with not much to do, I decided to take a look at old sketchbooks and thought, hey, let's just record them while I do that. I'll just start. This sketchbook in particular, I think it's from 2018. I picked it up at a museum. It's called El Museo del Libro, or the Book Museum. So, anyways, let's get into it. God, this is a very precarious way to prop my camera, so if there's any shakiness, I'm sorry. Let's just go. So as I said, this was for 2018, and I think it goes on to 2019. See, I started it on August. I didn't put a finish date because I technically never finished it from cover to cover, but when I started the sketchbook, I thought about doing a few sort of bullet journal spreads. So the first few pages, and I also wanted to do a sort of not only bullet journal, but also like a daily doodle thing. I took that idea, or I borrowed that idea from a art video that was like how to journal while you're a busy artist or something like that. And so I took some of the spreads, specifically the daily doodle thing, but I made it like a sort of calendar so as to sort of summarize what happened that day, or a highlight of each day. And then at the end of the month, then you would have a very nice monthly spread. So yeah, very bullet journal like concept. This is the media page spread that I usually do, just to test out the different materials that I like using and which ones work the best with the paper. This sketchbook has very nice paper quality. It really handles well the markers, which is what I usually use for like sketchbooks and for doodling. This is another bullet journal like spread that I decided to try out, the dream logs. At that point I was having a lot of dreams, so this sort of worked out. I sort of summarized what was going on in the dream around it and then tried and draw something that would represent the dream itself. Needless to say, some of these are very weird. These are some sketches for some stickers that I made of my Straight D's characters. Straight D's is a webcomic that I'm making and have been making for the past few years. These are like the finished stickers. I don't know if this is like the finished product sticker, but these were like from the first sticker sheet prototype that I got done. These are some doodles of my thief OCs. They're from another comic that I'm working on called Pythagoras' Flower. These were like sort of the first sketches, or well, not the first sketches, because originally they were supposed to just be one thief, but then I decided that I wanted to make them siblings, and then they're like, now I thought, I think they're twins. Well, I don't know if that still stands, but the original concept was that they were twins. A boy and a girl. Kind of think of it, I don't think I've given them names yet. Awkward. This is just my character Hypatia from Pythagoras' Flower, and these are my witch OCs that are based on my aunt, my older sister, and my grandmother, because they coincidentally have birthdays one after the other in September, and so I call them that. Some Adventure Time doodles that I made when the final episode came out. I don't even know if that's the final episode anymore. I think they made more after that, but yeah, I got nostalgic. I really like the little Jakes that I made. I used to draw that a lot, but I never got into actually making like, I would say serious fan art. I just doodled them a lot in class. And I think a lot of my style, or my current style, is based on this or had a lot of influence on it. I watched it a lot when I was figuring out my style in high school. I don't know if I have style. That's Hypatia, Vector, and Root from Pythagoras' Flower. Hypatia again. There's a lot of doodles of them here. This is a dream log that I didn't finish. This is Vector again. That's Danny looking very lean and muscly for my standards. This is based off a Gorillaz song. And here we have more sticker designs for Halloween stickers that I made that year. More sticker designs. And more. This is actually, this is my Ghost OC Tim. I used him as a sort of main character for my 2018 Inktober challenge. Actually, I made 2 Inktober challenges, or completed 2 Inktober challenges that year. One was based around my OC Tim, and then the other was My Hero Academia themed promptless, yeah, that I found on Twitter. This is the October monthly calendar spreadsheet or something. This is a November spreadsheet. There's Hypatia and like a movie ticket. I like pasting those. It gives me like a nice time frame of when I drew certain things. Oh, okay. These are exciting pages. These are the first concept pages that I made when I was starting to get into drawing Pythagoras' Flower into an actual comic. I started looking up different reference pictures for the city that she was going to be in. Not only her, I mean, her and Root are running through a city at the start of the story, and I was gonna look into certain location references to be able to draw that sort of scene. And I started looking a bit through Pinterest and saved a few, and I was just looking through specific pictures and trying to recreate them to get a sort of feel of how I was gonna be drawing that sort of building. Now I obviously like simplified it a bit. For the comic, I think involuntarily mainly, but like I tried to like take the essence of it for the comic. So these are a lot more detailed than what you see in the comic. I did the same thing here. I also looked at pictures of the sort of people that you would maybe see in the crowd during that certain scene, and I just tried to draw while looking at reference pictures roughly and trying adapting it to my style or like certain features. This is my OC, my vampire OC. Hollow, who looks a lot like Danny, but is actually my first ever OC. This is more concept art for Pythagoras' flower. This one's, I was trying to figure out Vector's outfit, because when this hasn't happened yet in the comic, but when he meets up with Hypatia, he's actually in disguise. He's keeping a low profile. So I was trying to figure out what sort of outfit he would be wearing, because he's like, he's disguising himself as a woman when they find him. So I think this is the outfit that I want to go with, or that I like the most. Like, yeah. These are the Thief siblings again. I think this is the final, or the sort of most final design that I went for. Here's a December spreadsheet. I think this was when the Fruit Basket remake was announced. I decided to go back and draw them. I used to draw them a lot, not like, you know, when you're starting to learn how to draw and you sort of take screenshots from the anime and try and recreate them. Well, I did that a lot with Fruit Basket. One Punch. These are sort of concept drawings for a scene, the karaoke scene that I made for Straight D's. Or, you know, just extra art. These are another pair of characters for Pythagoras' flower. These are some royal guards that are also in pursuit of Hypatia. Again, I have not named them yet. These are character designs for Straight D's. This is Danny's mom and Darwin's mom. Both are supposed to appear. Well, Danny's mom already appeared in the story, but Darwin's mom's gonna appear soon enough in the same chapter later on. This was already in January. Right around here is when I started working on when I got the job. So you'll start seeing how, and these resolutions went to shit because of the job, because that job was totally unexpected. Like, I don't mind that I got it. Like, obviously I was looking for a job, but it totally changed my plans for that year. So like, I also had less time to draw, so, which is why this sketchbook never was actually finished really. But these are actually for these are the avatars. This is Daffodil and this is Dean's avatar for the RPG game, the MMO game that MMORPG, that they play, called Were Night. At the start of the chapter, they're actually playing with Danny. This is Danny's avatar. He's a noob. They're helping him out. Right around here is when I started having less time to draw and make doodles. I still try to keep up. This was an hourly comic, basically like a day at work. And this is when the spreadsheet just, you know, wasn't working out anymore because I kept forgetting to make a daily drawing for each of these and just stopped doing them during March, my birthday month. Man, that fucking ruined my outro. It's great filming videos again. I actually have another sketchbook finished, which I'm gonna be filming once that racket is gone. So, yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you for stopping. Yeah, that's about it. See you guys later. If you liked it, no, stop. If you liked it, make sure to like the video, leave a comment, or subscribe. Whatever you want to do it, share it with your friends if you want. Thanks for watching this far. I think this is a very long video. So,